Hey all, Gregor here with a brand new Marvel Snap deck guide. This video goes over the deck that I use to hit Infinite. It is my own custom Surtur brew. Surtur is absurdly overpowered, it feels like. It reminds me of the days of like Shuri Sauron before Taskmaster change. It is just ridiculously powerful. The deck did amazingly stat-wise. It is currently sitting at a 62.8% win rate, with 126 net cubes. Currently, game-wise, it's 118 versus 68. So 118 wins, 68 losses. Very, very strong deck. I hope you enjoy it. I was also able to crack top 1K on Infinite Ladder with this deck as well. Like I said, really, really strong. Give it a go. If you do enjoy the video, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things so the video gets pushed out to more people and the algorithm does its thing. Also, shout out to Power On Gaming. If you haven't, check out the awesome members of Power On Gaming. Make sure to give them a follow on Twitch and check out their YouTube as well. They have some awesome content. I will be sure to include a link in the description so you can check them out as well. Let's get to the video. As always, I like to go over MVPs, the cards that stood out and really won us a lot of the games within this list. First and foremost, have to give a shout out to Nico Minoru. Really, really flexible card, giving us lots of play lines and options. Probably the most flexible one-cost card in the game. Huge shout out to Nico. Second goes to Zabu. We run a lot of four-cost cards in this list. Zabu lowers the cost. If you can get Zabu on 1, you're getting all those four costs at 3. If you can get Zabu off more than once through, you know, Pomertage or whatever, you get those cards at 2 and you basically just guarantee a win. Up next, got to be Hawkeye Kate Bishop. Again, she affords us a great deal of flexibility. She's the only 2-cost card in this list. Originally had Valentina in the list, had to cut her for Shang-Chi. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop provides a ton of flexibility, allowing you to play on curve throughout the game. Surtur, also huge shout out to Surtur. I was able to get him up to 17, 20 plus power in matches. This is the card for the season pass. Very, very overpowered. He gets +3 power for every +10 power card in this deck. Also got to give a shout out to Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is how I win the mirror matchups. Again, I replaced Valentina for Shang-Chi in this list. He is so freaking strong, especially within this deck. And I think we're going to eventually put Fenris in this list once Fenris comes out. We'll probably get rid of Hood and put Fenris in his place. Next up, I'm going to have to give a huge shout out to Scar. With all of the big 10-cost cards, you should get Scar for only 2 or maybe even 0 last turn if you were played very, very well on your curve. Scar, amazing. Like 6'11". And last but not least, a card that I have not really played that much. He actually does incredibly well within this list, Emperor Hulkling. So a lot of the times you won't necessarily even use Emperor Hulkling, but you will get chances where he pulls something huge and your opponent has no way to account for what you have in hand. Maybe it's a Doom, maybe it's a Galactus, maybe it's an Ultron, but it just gives you incredible value last turn and your opponent is just not able to handle what you drop on them last turn. Even Arnim Zola, there's so many good cards that you could hit with it. And if you don't hit something good, that's fine. You have so many other big bodies. You just play something different out on curve. I really, really, really like Hulkling on this list. So this is my brew, Something Burning. I saw when Surtur came out. I'm like, I want to make something fun, a little bit different than what other people are playing. I know a lot of people are playing like Cosmo and Armor in their list. I don't play those cards because there's enough of my opponents playing them that I just use theirs. I don't really need to bring either of those cards, and then it just becomes who can put the most power within the most locations. This deck runs the Hood, Nico Minoru, Zabu, Hawkeye, Luke Cage, Surtur, Shang-Chi, Crossbones, Full Obsidian, Typhoid Mary, Scar, and Emperor Hulkling. Let's first off go over cards that you are going to need in this list. These are non-negotiables. I'm going to say Zabu and Scar are absolutely needed within this list. As far as sub options, if you don't have Nico Minoru, I would recommend either Squirrel Girl or Hydra Bob. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. You could go with either Armor, Shadow King, or Valentina. If you are missing, I mean, Surtur is pretty big in this list. But if you're missing Surtur or Luke Cage, you could go with, I would say, Cosmo, potentially. If you are missing either Shang-Chi, Crossbones, Cool Obsidian, or Typhoid Mary, I'd say Shang-Chi is pretty needed. But you could go with Atuma as one option. You could also put Arrow in this list, but Arrow is a 5 cost, so I don't know how good you really want the card reduction with Zabu, but Arrow could absolutely fit in here. I see a lot of people running Atuma as well to deal with the Hood. I don't see the need for that as much. Like, I still get wins even without Atuma, and I don't really see the point of Atuma in this list. I like it how I have it. If you are missing Emperor Hulkling, I would recommend either Magneto or Alioth, probably Magneto more so. for mirror matchups because of the sheer number of big 4-cost bodies. They run Crossbones, Cold Obsidian, Typhoid Mary, or a Tuma. Any of those cards can be moved with Magneto, guaranteeing that you wipe that lane and get that last big play. You are either dropping Zabu, the Hood, or Nico Minoru on 1. If you get Nico Minoru into something in combination with the Hood, you could do, like, this would be a really good turn 1. You would do Zabu, and then you have Nico, who either destroys or turns into a demon. You would do that for the Hood. You would either destroy the Hood, or you would turn him into a demon, and if you get the destroy, you get the card draw. Or you could do, like, Zabu into Hawkeye or Nico into Hawkeye. Same thing. You could do the destroy. Just so many different options with Nico Minoru. Turn 3, you're going to drop down Surtur if you have them. If you don't have Surtur, you would drop down Luke Cage. On turn 4, depending on what's available, usually you wanted to do Cold Obsidian or Crossbones because they are the hardest to get down for their conditions to be met. Crossbones, you have to be winning a lane. Cold Obsidian, you have to have a 1-cost card to lay down. And then you can do Typhoid Mary into whatever lane you want. Just remember that if you don't have the Luke Cage, Typhoid Mary is going to reduce the cost. So you want to make sure you're not doing that in the same lane as Crossbones or Cold Obsidian, or maybe even Surtur, because it's going to lower the amount. So Scar is going to cost more. You want to get as many 10 power cards as you can with Scar. That way he gets the cost reduction. If you did it right, you should get Scar absolutely for nothing last turn. And then Emperor Hulkling, you could play Scar and Emperor Hulkling potentially on last turn for a big swing last turn. Again, Emperor Hulkling, if you hit the right card. Like, I've hit Eliath, I've hit Galactus, I've hit Doom, I've hit Ultron. Just so unpredictable for your opponent. And I think this is really where the deck shines, is with Emperor Hulkling. Give it a go. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Okay, I have food on the way. Gregor is going to get foods. I also need to get James more temptations. He has eaten through all of his treats. Glazer! Can we get a shout out for Pulse Glazer? A up-and-coming streamer and a fantastic YouTuber. Let's get Hood down so we can Cold Obsidian on 4. The 90s are the worst. So my list runs Hulkling, strangely enough. When Hulkling hits, he hits. So we'll Surtur here. This is good. We actually have Luke Cage for Jotunheim. So we're probably at an advantage here. They get a Wongers. Wong scares me a bit. Wong concerns me. What are they going to do with Wong? What was yesterday's hot location? Was it the one that would get you a 10 power card? So let's get Cold Obsidian out now. Okay. That makes sense. I'm like, why do I keep getting these really powerful cards? That makes more sense. Just so Surtur can do his Surtur things. So, with what we have, and then Zabu, we also have Hulkling ready to go. Luke Cage, like one of my favorite tech options. Okay. Blobber. They're playing Arishem. Luckily, this is why we have cards like this. Send it. That should be game. I just realized they're playing Arishem. My Luke Cage also putting in work here. That's fine. I'll win these two. Be controlled. Shang-Chi does very much exist. They did not like my Shang-Chi. They did not appreciate that. Boom. Victory. It's a cook, and the best part is that, like, a lot of the times Hulkling can hit something good that they won't expect. 995 on leaderboard. Not a bad looking line. We got Zabu into Hawkeye. I love Hawkeye, though. Hawkeye provides so much flexibility. Okay, we know that we have to do that. And, like, look at that. Zabu gives us a 3-cost Crossbones. Please, Acid Arrow, please. Give me my Acid Arrow. That's not what I asked for. It's not what I asked for. I asked for an Acid Arrow. Thank you very much. We got Squirrels. Let's get Crossbones down now. I'm guessing this is one of those Frigga lists. Now, Toxin. I'm taking a look now. Well, at least I can destroy one of these. Let's actually do it like this. Bam, bam, bam. So we can move it over to this side. The Rose Besh. Let me see if I can find it. Rose Besh. that's a nice one too.
Clear for takeoff.
Okay, what is our Hulkling? Galactus. Oh my god, imagine landing a Hulkling Galactus. Or, you know what? Typhoid Mary may not be the worst. Does lower us a little bit. Maybe we just go Scar. They did not do their math here. Which is good for us because we have Prio going into this too.
Snap.
Which means I'm dropping this on them. Shang-Chi and Typhoid Mary. We're killing that Human Torch. Again, like I said, the flexibility that Hawkeye gives you.
Power must be controlled.
Yup. Now show me how you can compete with all these lanes. You might win that one. But what's your last card? Aranya. They messed up with the torch. That was a misplay.
Victory.
Big bodies. Shang-Chi putting in work. Like I said, this list is good. I like it the way it is, honestly. A lot of the time, they already bring Armor or Cosmo if they are playing a similar deck. I like how tall it can go. I've had really good luck with it. It has a 63.4% win rate, which is fairly high. We got Zabu. We got Demon. We can Cull Obsidian over there. Yogg, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Dude, I was wanting to play the Cull Obsidian, but okay. Let's get Hawkeye out. What are they playing? What is... Okay. Profile. Their collection level is 282. Hulkling copied Doom. With a 282 collection level?
Clear for takeoff.
Okay, Cull Obsidian over here. Like a Bam. And then we have Hulkling and Pim Arrow. Smurfing against bots is also possible. I guess your MMR isn't really established at that point. Good news is we have a way to get into those other lanes. We go Bam, Bam.
Oh, snap.
I'll snap on that. I had Prio too.
Opponent snapped.
Let's see what you got. Pretty sure Doombots, I can still get there.
Doom rules all.
No Doombot? Well, fair enough.
I see the way.
Nope.
Victory.
Pretty smart play, though. Pretty dang smart play. I'll take the 8 cubes. No, this is Husky. This is Husky Puppies. Husky Puppies raided into us like a couple of days ago. Very, very funny. I don't know if they recognize us or not. We all know Husky Puppies. What is Husky? Number 14 on leaderboard right now. All right, we could get Hood out. We hit Apocalypse with our Hulkling. I wonder if they're online right now. They might be streaming this. Let's get Surtur out now. I have no idea what they're playing. If they snap, I'm retreating because Husky scares me. Husky is up there. Nico into Shadow King. The early Shadow King play. Well, there's Surtur. Everlong. Hopefully we can get that there. Anti-Venom. Okay, I'm very curious to see what they're playing. He's definitely streaming this. Awesome. I get to get bodied by Husky. Love that. Husky and I were on the same team during Ooh, I like the Frigga on Hydra Bob. Okay, we got a 4-cost Scar right now. I'm guessing they're gonna drop something big on us. Fortunately, I can't put this guy down anywhere but right side. Send it. Let's see what they got. They actually win?
We are the future.
No, I did not. Wait, did I? Let's go. Not me winning a game against Husky. Wild.
Victory.
Dude. All right. That's okay. Top 1K. Which is pretty cool that they're collabing. Leader, huge hit. Hulkling Leader is one of the best hits you could get. It's disgustingly strong. It's Dr. Apple Sponge. Well, you know what, Dr. Apple Sponge? We already got the card into Altar of Death, which is fantastic. And they're playing discard. So they could definitely get their Proxima Midnight into Altar of Death. But I think we could just go taller than they can. Like, yeah. No, we win this. Orlando X Doom, thank you for the follow. It's fine. Thank you for keeping my baby safe. At this point, like, they're not competing with that. They're just not. I guess we could just put down the Scar. Cool. I also see a cheeky way to get Crossbones down here. And then we just play Emperor Hulkling last turn. And that's game.
Parker!
Lady Sif.
Power must be controlled.
Cool. Thank you for Shang-Chi in over here. Well, I'm just going to drop Emperor Hulkling now. And we'll see what you got. Dr. Apple Sponge. Yep, we'll take a copy of whatever that is.
Victory.
Did you see that? Oh, that's so freaking funny. The Hulkling. So Daily Bugle got a copy of my Hulkling, which had Leader. I played Hulkling here. They played Hulkling there. We got all of their Hulklings. That's amazing. Hulkling OP needs a nerf. If it gets the right card. Literally all the Hulklings. James, you look like a bread box. You're shaped like bread. Hi, bub. Pim Arrow's good for us. No Toxic Arrow, though, which is not cool. Very, very not cool game. But I could do this nonsense. I could do Basic Arrow, Pim Arrow. Actually, what would be better would be to do the Hood, Pim Arrow. The new one should be in there. It should be a Math Good emote. Ebony Maw, Acid Arrow. They're going for Clog. Respect it. Typhoid Mary. They got a War Machine. Ooh, that's the 320 Crossbones. That's pretty fantastic for us, if I do say so. Yes, please. That gets us a 2-cost Scar. We'll see what they got, because Quantum Realm still happens. That's a very big Crossbones, though. You just helped me. And that's Eliath. That's Eliath there. I mean, at this point, just play for either side. Why? No, it should be in there. Let me refresh my page. It should be in tier 1, yeah. There you go, Math Good. We win. We win. 34 is definitely going to win.
Victory.
Let's get that out into Hawkeye. They got Nightcrawler. Zabu's not bad either. We're gonna get Hawkeye out first. Allow us to do Zabu next turn. We only have 2 more forecasts, so let's do boom, boom, and save the Pim arrow. I see a Surtur. Just so basic arrow gets that little buff there. Maybe we just go Typhoid Mary with it. They're playing Surtur off of curve, so. Bam, bam. We'll be able to scar over there. Or, you know what? Maybe we pull Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi could hold it for us over here. Atuma. No notes. I will take that dub. Thank you very much.
Power must be controlled.
We win mid. Boom.
Victory.
See, I let them bring the armor. I don't need armor. Nico into Hawkeye. Good value there. Which means we can do Coal Obsidian. So this is either mid-range or bounce. Boom. I can grapple arrow Coal Obsidian. Yeah, this is mid-range. I called it. Yep, keep doing that because Shang is going to be hitting. The only thing I don't like is that we probably get moved to Fist Tower. Keep playing exactly 2. Beautiful. We actually like the Mir Island here. Mockingbird's great, so we get that for like nothing here. Again, the fear is that we clog, so let's put Hulkling down here. There, let them try and win this spot. Okay, we clog, unfortunately. Not ideal, but we can make that work because we have a free scar. Again, it just offers you a lot of flexibility at this point.
I am Iron Man.
Not enough.
I am Iron Man.
Surprising how much you could do with a little acid arrow.
Victory.
Honestly, might get rid of the hood. You need Hawkeye for the play line, for your curve. You need Zabu as well for the number of forecasts that we have. It would be not smart not to. Who did Hulkling hit? Apocalypse. Okay. So it's still a 6-12, which is fine. See, there we go. Luke Cage. Yeah, I think I would probably get rid of the hood for Fenris. So the last play you could do is Shang-Chi Fenris. Let's get Surtur chilling here. In terms of cards with good on reveals for us, there's our boy Shang. We made Typhoid Mary down. We could choose which lane we wanted to hit them with Shang-Chi with. And it depends where they decide to play their other 10 cost cards. If I were them, I'd probably spread it out. Beautiful. And we're tied there. After you play your next card, double this card's power. So we'll do that, and then we'll play Hulkling. Lovely. Lovely. Should have armored over there, buddy.
Power must be controlled.
Should be enough here. I mean, at this point, this is going to get us a bigger number than Emperor Hulkling would alone. We still just outvalue them in terms of the amount of points we're putting up. And Nico already procs. Just the value of these little guys.
Victory.
And Shang-Chi coming in clutch. We both lose there. Comes the demon. Luckily, Luke Cage says, Quantum Realm does not affect us. And we're already seeing the value. Okay. Some bounce shenanigans going on. I'm cool with that. Y'all see that? Not that we're going to land it, but the Galactus is pretty nice. Maybe we will land it. We can play crossbows next turn. Or we can't because of that. That's fine. Well, Pet Mansion says nah. Dude, the fact that we might land the Hulkling is hilarious to me. Kneel before Emperor Hulkling. Hawkeye. Nico. East. For the memes, it is gonna land.
Kneel before Galactus.
This is why we have Hulkling in here, the surprise factor. We still might lose. They don't need a lot. Oh, we win? That's really freaking funny, dude. What are the odds of us getting Frigga, though? So the vibranium's bigger at this point. Really hoping not to get clogged here. Oh, okay. Well, I know who I would want a Frigga now. That feels pretty easy to beat to win mid here. Should get a Scar for 4. So maybe give up on that lane. That's perfection. Essentially the same thing here.
You won't need this anymore.
It's fine.
I am reborn.
Give up on this side. 28's going to be tough for them to beat. Hail Mary.
Apocalypse.
You only need to play for 2 lanes, y'all. Once you know a lane is lost, play for the other ones. They are playing Arishem. They're not going to want to play negative zone. Hulkling hit Scar. Okay. So we get both Scars for 4, I believe. Interesting choices. We'll see if they got our Shang-Chi or not. Nope.
Victory.
Nico into something. Double Hawkeye, we'll take that. Give me my Toxic Arrow, please. Acid Arrow. Probably means we give up playing for that. Oh, they're playing Arishem, so we can still win this lane. We'll Surtur over there. If we did this. Perfect.
Hail Hydra!
Definitely a choice.
Clear for takeoff.
It's really funny. This still goes off. Oh, it still did the grapple. Perfection. Perfection.
Oh, snap.
Let's do it like this. The things you can do with arrows. Got Shang.
Power must be controlled.
It's cool. Still winning that lane, which is hilarious.
Victory.
Thank you to our monthly Kofi subscribers. For $10 a month, you can help support the stream as well as content creation. Also, get shout outs on all YouTube videos. I will include a link in the description if you are interested in doing so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big shout out to Calvin Rankin. Thank you all for making it to the end of the video. I very much appreciate it. We'll have another video out at some point next week with Snap Judgments deck guides. If I don't see you, I'll be streaming throughout the weekend as well as Monday. If I don't see you, remember to take care of yourself. Remember to eat food, drink water, take your meds, get enough sleep, and remember the world is better with you in it. Until next time, friends, catch you later.